Okay, so I'm a HUGE Fairly Odd Parents fan. I watch it whenever I can. Lately, I've been busy with real life, so I missed a lot of the new episodes in Season 5. Once the box set came out, I tried to buy it, but I did not have enough money to buy it. One of my friends was also a huge fan of the show as well, and he had let me borrow his copy of the set so I could see the episodes that I missed. When I first picked up the copy, I faintly noticed that the Nickelodeon logo was missing off the front cover. I didn't let it process into my mind as I picked up the set. Over the coming weeks, I slowly watched the episodes whenever I could. When I was about to finish it, I noticed something odd. There was an episode 21. All of the seasons, including this one, ended in 20 episodes. The 21st episode was entitled Sweet Revenge. I googled the episode up to no avail. So, as you can guess, I put the episode on. And this is when stuff gets freaky. The episode begins in near crystal quality, almost better than the others. It's mostly the same as the others. He woke up, his fairies greet him. About 1 minute into it, when he gets out of his room, he walks downstairs about 5 seconds before his dad walks through the front door with a blood-stained machete in his hand. Timmy, about as terrified as I am at this point, one screams, "Dad, what have you done?" His dad mumbles something, but you can barely hear him make out anything except for the consonant, "erg." My mind was too freaked out to process that. His dad walks normally, but with that evilly successful feeling, down the living room to the kitchen where he wipes off the knife and stores it as if nothing ever happened. My mind wanted to stop, but I kept going. Right about here I totally blacked out. The next scene was Timmy playing in his room with the expression like he just saw a ghost kill his father. The camera shot switches to an angled shot where you can see out the door and you can vaguely see the form of his dad walking up the hallway with a machete in hand. Cosmo instantly warns Timmy and they try to proof away, but Timmy's dad frantically tries to get him and throws the knife at Timmy, horribly missing and gouging out Cosmo's eye. Cosmo lets out a throat-shredding scream and blood pours out everywhere. Wanda, thinking Cosmo would teleport himself, teleports away, not knowing what just happened to Cosmo. Timmy, being teleported at a metro area, tries to go to a telephone and call the police. When he picks up the payphone, he instantly hears a voice. It's his dad's voice, except being undercasted by a more demonic voice. Scared, he closes his eyes and tries to wake himself up as if he was in a dream. Before he knows it, he can't open his eyes back and it seems as if his eyes are melting and the blood from them is making a devil's pentagram inside his eyelids. After that, he wakes up in his bed as if nothing ever happened. His fairy godparents aren't there to greet him, but he can hear the sounds of Wanda's crying. When Timmy looks over to Wanda, he can see what she's crying about. The machete was still in Cosmo's skull with his eye gouged out, blood oozing out still on the other side of the floor. Timmy looks outside to see some of the neighbors impaled on the streets on a giant spike. His eyes turn bloodshot red and binary code flashes across the screen and the ending credits show. I hastily looked up the binary code and it translated to, "You were first, you are next. When you see the red light, you will die. BTW fuck Satan." I was scared out of my mind. Later that day, I had read that a lunatic impaled 3 people. I was so scared my brain almost stopped working. The next day, my parents literally forced me to go to school. When I was there, I was closing my eyes, almost in the fetal position, when I see this BRIGHT flash of red light. I was so scared that I almost shit myself. When I opened my eyes, I see the friend that sold me the tape, almost killing himself in laughter.